Yo, what's going on? Oh man. Shit. Just mining and actually looking for what they call the anomaly. It's my first time playing this game. First round, not literally first time booting up. And apparently I'm supposed to be looking for a big ass platform that I can't find. Wait. Oh no. No, those are freighters. Usually I'm a fighting game player. Elden Ring. Not too much FPS lately. I was overwatching for a minute, but gotta get that garbage up, right? Yeah, big facts. I was kind of sad when I took out the last boss of the DLC because it was over for me. I'm not gonna do another run. So I was like, damn, it's over. Yeah, all of them other than Sekiro. I played all the FromSoft those likes. Um, both of the Neos. Um, Wolong, even though that was more of an action game than a Souls like, more of an action than an action RPG. Um, I don't know, bruh. I'm a defender of the sequels. I like Neo 2 and I like Dark Souls 2. I know that's supposed to be the most blasphemous statement that a Souls lover can make, but legit, I like them. I never bothered playing Sekiro. I don't really like deflection as a mechanic for or parry I should say as a main combat mechanic. I'm not that type. Um and because Sekiro was so popular, there were so many other games that came behind it just making parry the center of the whole combat kit. It was like, god damn it. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna hit this space station for now. All this time playing Star Fox, Star Fox 64 definitely made me a hell of a flyer. Technically, maybe some years now, but you know, it's kind of something I just do for shits and giggles. So I don't really consider myself a streamer, I guess. I'm more of a gamer that streams for the fuck of it. I don't ever expect anybody to get in here. And when you guys do come in, I'm happy to chit chat because it's people that are really like legitimately want to talk games and shit. So that's why they come in here as opposed to a 5,000 people. I'm passionate about games, but I'm not passionate about streaming. So yeah, I would say I'm not passionate about it. They're kind of attached. So by proxy, I can do this. Well, yeah, I got the whole hookup. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got it all. But it's just how many people want to see this as opposed to actually looking at the gameplay. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going to be rocking the cam and yada, yada, yada. Ah, shit, shit, shit. What I really need to do is um get a shot of my webcam on this type of full screen gameplay and just eat out my background. I got a green screen, but I actually my problem is my green screen. I bought it too fucking big for where I'm at like the space that I'm at. So um yeah, once I figure that out, it'll be easier for me to just like plant myself somewhere on the screen without taking so much screen real estate. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. VTubing is a thing I thought about doing because, like, yeah, I do pop on and I do recognize what you're saying as being legitimate, like big facts. As a person who watches streamers from time to time, I do think a presence is appreciated and felt actually. Um, But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just see this. That's part of me not giving a fuck. That's the problem. See, I am aware of these things and I validate everything that you're saying because you are correct. And here I am just not VTubing. Like I looked into it the whole 9 yards. I was just like, yeah, yeah, you know what? I haven't really been spending a lot of time hmm, doing base mining and yada yada yada. Hmm, I appreciate you. Ooh. Man, so how's your vibes for JRPGs? All right. Yeah, if you want to get like a if you want to get something personal, which of course if you're going to be VTubing like seriously, you want to make a model that is unique to you. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, it's going to run you a few $100 and that, you know, and then also you gotta like, do you want to do PNG or do you want to do fully 3D animated wireframe? Ones that like track your movement via webcam, because those are definitely going to be even more than a few $100. Um, yeah, VTubing is expensive. It is. That's why a lot of these people join those corporations like Vishojo and all the rest of them. Because it knocks out the cost of getting a a whole model. But yeah, I agree that it's worth doing it yourself if you're going to be making it for your living, because as we've seen in the public sphere, these VTubing companies have not been great to their talent. But anyway, what I was asking about is uh, um, JRPGs. How's your love for Japanese RPGs? Are you a lover? Are you cold? Are you hot on them? No, no, I'm not an overlay guy. I don't mind spending money to make my streams look okay. But no, I bought this from Etsy for like a few bucks or something like that. Well, Sekiro is Western Eastern themed, but I think it was made by From Software, which is a Western company. And same for no. Tsushima was Sony. So yeah, that is a classic JRPG in the way that it was told. But how do you feel about the new Vision of Mana coming up? If you I don't know your age, I don't know how long you've been doing this game and shit, but there's a new entry into the Mana series. And that hasn't been something that we've got outside of like a portable platform for a long fucking time. So I'm trying to gauge interest on if people even actually care about the Mana series anymore. Damn. There you go. That's fucked up. They let that shit die. And then they're gonna, when this doesn't do well, they're gonna use it as a reason to, you know, shelf the Mana series once again. That sucks. It's my favorite JRPG series. For a lot of people, um, it's it's Final Fantasy. It's kind of cliche, but and I get why though. It has strong titles, but the Mana series has always been for me, and I feel like they killed it a long time ago. And now they dancing on the grave, man. They dancing on the grave, dude. 24, man. You have the wherewithal to grab some of these older games and check them out. Do yourself the favor of definitely doing that shit, man. Especially when they, how gaming is now, where it's all, profiteering over everything else. Go back, play some games that are actually complete and worth the money that you're going to pay for them, which is usually going to be either free 99 from emulation or going out and finding them used for $5 a month. GameStop is still good for at least that. Just that. All right. I gotta hit the space station still. Some of this shit. Do, 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 do. This is. What am I doing here? I kept looking at this, but I'm not paying attention. I'm talking and shit. Granite. Oh, that's an alloy. Okay. I can sell all this shit. What can you turn your rent? Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's a downgrade. What? Ionized? Yeah. So this right here is where I'm supposed to be meeting the anomaly ship or whatnot. Haven't been able to meet it yet. Don't know what the fuck it's about. So I'm gonna fuck around. I definitely will need some of this shit later, but that's later, dog. I hate to sell it when it's so low on demand, but I haven't been to enough systems to set up any type of like actual trade. So I'm just selling what I can. Nah, I won't do that. Holy shit. God damn. I'm doing it. Still worth it. I always try to do the friendship, trade, and travel first.
received.
Good to know it's relaxing. Apparently, my GPU has decided to take a nap too. Holy shit. I might have to reboot this game. Ah, that didn't fix it. I tried to do some shit. Ah, that didn't fix it. Oh, all right. We back. We back. I don't know why the frame rate took a hit like that. It just decided to take a shit on me. game is super dope, dude. I'm surprised you haven't checked it out. You got to be into comfort games, and I think you played Animal Crossing, so you know that's super comfort, and so is this. Backlog is only gonna grow, man. And this is a game where you can't really say this is a background, backlog or fort, or like you're actively playing. This is something that like evolves, that you'll be constantly kind of jumping back in and out of. So it's decent to have a constant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Minecraft miss me. You know, you all of that. But this is different, man. Star Fox made me one hell of a flyer, dude. Oh shit, I could have just jetted over here. Animal Crossing would have been okay for me to play if it was not on the Switch. The ridiculous amount of loading time, just loading up the game, is just a chore. It's a chore. 5 minutes before you can press a button. Yeah, this is a multi-platform. So no matter what you play on, you can play with anybody. And it's a beautiful looking game too. But they have a version of it that's on Switch. Looks like shit. Plays pretty good though. Would advise people to Steam Deck it before you switch it, but you know. Yeah, that's where I'm on. I'm playing on the Game Pass version, but since there's no difference, I don't really give a fuck. But I'm playing Game Pass PC. It's amazing how there's just like you have to like differentiate. It isn't just like, oh, I'm playing on PC. It's like, no, what platform? You're a PC player. You have options. Right. Correct. And I do have my S, and I do play it on my S when I want to jump on a TV. Oop. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, come on. Quit thinking about playing games, man, and just start playing games. We always find reasons not to play. I lately have been searching my life to find reasons to play. It's actually kind of changed my life. The way I think about playing games and what it does for me, and how I let people talk me into really truly believing that playing video games has been kind of a waste of time for me. And it's like that depends on what you're doing with that knowledge. Find somebody that love you enough to put a controller in your hand. Yeah, I haven't rocked that either. Um, I don't know if I'll play it when it comes down in price. I was not willing to pay full price for it. I played the first one. I really, really liked the first one, but there were definitely some low lights that kept me from buying the second one as soon as it dropped. Why? It's just Breath of the Wild all over again. It's Breath of the Wild, but with like actual crafting. It's like, I don't know, man. And Breath of the Wild wasn't that great. It's just not the greatest fucking Zelda games that people keep trying to make these things into. Please don't feel bad for not finishing that shit. You've already beat it. Didn't you play Breath of the Wild? You beat it already. It's over. It's more of the same. Like, oh, now I can make a bunch of dicks. It's like, yo, when video games became about making memes instead of making art, which don't get me wrong, memes are art to a certain extent, but when it's just like there are games that revolve around just the memes, it tells you the quality of the game. Like, you don't see Zelda nowadays unless it's a meme, and it's fucking awful. Look, I just made a bunch of dicks. Like, yo, great. I understand that's not the extent of what you can do in the game, but it is what it is. Man, you tripping, man. You can't miss playing fighting games. Fighting games are the most accessible games to get into. Around, like, you can play 4 rounds of Street Fighter in less than 10 minutes. The only reason you miss Street Fighter is because you don't want to play Street Fighter. You can't lie to me, sir. There's 99 seconds in the round. We don't hit all 99 of them, even with my zoning ass. Come play some games. Stop dreaming about it. Come do it. We love you, man. Come back. Make it a point. You can get 15 games of Street Fighter in 30 minutes. Dude, you can wake up 30 minutes in the morning before you have to go to work and get 15 games of Street Fighter in. Easy. Get sweaty in the morning. Easy. You just gotta want it, man. Just gotta want it. But yeah, it would be great to play you, man. Especially because, dude, you're a Geef, man, and Geef is so good right now. And you know how long it's been since Zangief has been top tier? My man is top of the top tier right now. You understand how disgusting Geef is? It's me, you, Terrence, and Alan, man. We out here geefing. Blanca in. Doing stupid shit. Old man energy, man. Touching people's bodies. Now I'm talking all this shit, man, but you know I understand where you're coming from. And I do understand how difficult it is to get into games and stuff when you have life going on. I just, I encourage you to change your mindset around getting in games and how you think you don't have time. I encourage you to change your mindset about it, because especially around fighting games, a lot of other games take a lot of commitment, but fighting games don't, man. And they take a lot of commitment for you to learn how to play expertly, but that commitment is over the span of like years. If you're getting in 5 games a day, it's a 15 minute commitment, even with like finding the games, because there's so many people playing right now that you can easy peasy get these games in and knock them out. Don't think you have the time. You don't have the time. Just, If you don't have the will, then that's one thing. If you don't want to play, then that's one thing. But don't think you gotta, you gotta carve out a large part of your day. That's something we did to ourselves by constantly sitting at these niggas is really gunning me down. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know what you're going through, big dog. And that stuff supersedes all this digital stuff. But games and games culture are a part of who we truly are at the core of our being. We, whether it's competitive or jovial, I feel like we need that, man. Yeah, we need that, man. And I'll tell you how impactful you are to me. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, I'll tell you how impactful your game presence is to me. Is that like, yo, if you are not at Haven, I'm not showing up. And it's not that I don't like the folks, or I don't fuck with Ishmael, or I'm not down with Robert, but yo, man, my driving goal is to get there and get you on some sticks. That's half the reason I go. I want to get you from behind the counter, get you out of the mindset that your gaming career has passed you, and get you back into the zone of having fun with video games and reminding you that they are a distraction from the bullshit in life, and that it can add to your mental clarity. Everyone needs a way to relax. Everyone needs a way to de-stress. Stress will kill you. It almost took my mom out. I know that these realms, these rocks, this spaceship, these things will help you de-stress. Not forget, not lapse on, but de-stress, man. And you deserve to take a mental break as well. Yeah, big facts, man. And we all do it to ourselves. As there's a few factors that happen to us around this age, man. Us becoming like heads of the family, on top of understanding the realities of like what you need to do to be successful in the world. And rarely, unless you're Punk the God, does that revolve around playing video games. But life isn't just about working yourself to death or taking care of responsibilities as a man and yada yada yada. Life is actually just about fucking and creating more of you. After you've done that or decided you were going or not going to do that, it's all up to you, man. And you don't have to destroy yourself, because that's not what life is about. Take some time and enjoy this shit, because what else you got? What else you gonna do? Enjoy this shit, because what else? There's very few guilt-free pleasures we have in this fucking world. And I believe like playing video games is kind of guilt-free as long as you don't abuse your time. You don't really hurt nobody. Oh my God, this frame rate from all these freighters warping in. Nigga, like these motherfucking freighters warping in will, look at this shit. These niggas was warping in as I was coming in and it just tanked my rate. Luckily, it's an easy way to fix that. I haven't gotten one, but as far as I understand, they're massive. And like you can actually park like 7 or 8 of your ships inside of a freighter. As well as like, wow, that didn't fix it at all. As well as like have a whole crew and automated defenses. Here, I'll get close to one. My shit's spazzing out. Is it straightening it out? A little bit. It's trying to. Here. Let's see if changing the... Go down to 1080. That smoothed it out. Anyway. So this is a freighter. And apparently you can get one of these. I don't have one, but you can get a bunch of these. They got automated defenses, all types of shit. These fucking pirates. All right, all right, all right, all right. They caught me slipping on my garbage ship too. Green lights are other players. Which, by the way, you can be a pirate too. I do a lot of that shit. You know me. You think I'm from Detroit and obeying all your space laws, my dude? You got me fucked up. Ooh, shit. I think I made a mistake and shot the freighter. All right, I gotta get some distance because they're strafing me and they're able to catch me before I can turn around. There we go. Here 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 we go. Popping shields. They're behind me. Oh, I've played enough Star Fox, baby. Oh, you don't get behind me, boy. Yeah, I play this on controller. Yeah, you got to because you're controlling the starship, man. Dude, I'm gonna need these ships that's telling these guys to do something about it. Here's the issue. There's a lot of fucking kids, man. And they just chasing these motherfuckers around. Yeah, for sure. I gotta get some serious distance. So I got this C-class ship I'm fucking with right now. And I grabbed it because I was mining. Normally I roll around in a much better ship, so this is annoying the shit out of me because my thrusters are so weak on this ship. Just two. I got an S-class and a C-class. S is the highest. I randomly ran across the S-class ship early in the game, like literally found it on the planet and did everything I could to fix it up. Because I was sick of assholes like this with better thrusters than me getting the best of me. But you know what? I'm gonna make it work. I got the C-class ship. I don't give a fuck. I'm making it work. Eat a dick! Jesus Christ. Yep. You can find ships, you can buy ships, you can steal ships. There's almost nothing. The way you interact with this game is just way too open. It's way too open. Yeah, I guess this shit is just ass right now. Wow. Dude, it's something to do at all times. I advise just picking it up and playing it. Like, don't even put it in a queue. Just play it whenever you feel like it. Yep. Yep. It's on Game Pass. Whether you have Ultimate, whether you have PC, or whether you have the console, it's available for either PC or console. So obviously both are available on Ultimate, which is what I have. All right, I need to get back to my base. So I have really shitty bases. I mean, yeah, shit. Ultimate for a year, I think I got from CD Keys. Now this was around Christmas time for like $70. And for me, I'm good with that. I understand that, like, you know, these games are on consignment, but even if you buy them digitally, I think we've already figured out that all these games are on consignment. So I'm okay. Dude, the Switch runs this game. So unless you got a dog shit laptop, you should be all right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a 1650 Super in my system that I use, like my off system, and I run that at 1080. Yeah, easy. I mean, now the 1060 is not the 1650, but still, it's still a really high up there. You know what I'm saying? I think you'd be all right. 1080 would make it better. But yeah, run this game at 720. Run it at 720 at 60 frames per second. I can almost guarantee you that it will run flawlessly. Again, it runs on the Switch. Oh. Oh. I thought you were saying those are your laptop specs. That's an old ass laptop, but I'm like, yo, it'll get it done. There we go. Um, I don't have a food processor. There's a lot of this stuff that I don't know what it is, but I ain't hanging on to shit I don't understand. So I'm gonna swap my ship here. There we go. If you swap your ship while you're in a space station, it's instantaneous. Yeah, I can believe that, man. My back is telling me that that sounds about right. Yeah, I swapped it as class. Yeah, I can't be getting my ass kicked like that on the block no more. Yeah, I would, dude. I'm actually still fixing this S class up. That's how, like, I found it so early on. I was able to get it flying, but you can like fix up a ship and get it running before you have everything on the ship available. And that's kind of where how I've been rocking this, but I actually think I'm getting close to it being almost done. Ah, shit. Did I really do that? I guess I misunderstood how that worked. Okay. All right, activated copper. I can at least do these parts. Yeah, 50 out of 75. That's not what I want. Yeah, so I've decided I was gonna be a trade monster. So I'm still trying to figure it all out. But there's just so much to the game, man. Yeah, dude, he's trying to get me on it. I'm like, I just blew $300 on Magic the Gathering cards. I can't buy EDF right now, but it's next on my list of things to grab up. I hear nothing but good things about it. I wouldn't say soon, but there is a new Monster Hunter. It is in the works. We are all excited. The crack is back. You know, that's a game that a lot of people cheat at. Really surprised me, man. People cheat at the strangest shit. They use scripting engines, tool assisted scripting engines to change the behavior of the monster to make, like, let's say you're fighting like Valkana, who normally flies, or Electrion, who after like 3 or 4 attacks would normally fly. They'll use a script to make it where the monster won't fly after a certain point. Just interesting shit like that. Like, and that happens a lot, a lot. Like almost all the top speed runners on Monster Hunter are all cheaters, and they all got caught in one way or another. It's a really crazy speed running scene that's just filled with just dishonesty. Queen Pons a lot, who said she beat Electrion through a blindfold, which I don't even know why people are trying to flex like that, but like, yeah, that was a complete lie. Dava, this nigga just completely used a tool assist to make somebody, to make what fucking creature was that? Raging, not Raging Brachydios. The goddamn monkey. I can't remember his name, but made him just keep jumping up in place, practically trying to do like this back kick that it has that normally it only does when you're behind it and not in a corner. This person did this tool assisted run that made Rajang, there it is, Rajang, that made Rajang just keep like doing a back kick in the corner while he was tearing his head up with a hammer. So it's like, it's so fucked up that, like, you know, the cheating in Overwatch is bad, the cheating in Street Fighter is bad, but the cheating in Monster Hunter, a non-competitive game, like, God, you people are a bucket of ass, man. And it's not even like the cheating even matters, because it doesn't. It's just amazing how much people really want to have a perception at being good at something that they refuse to put the time in to get good at, or how much people want to seem like they're not like the rest of us. Yeah, I mean it's a weird phenomenon because it's in a arena that does not matter. It does not matter. Like, why are you cheating at Monster Hunter? It don't matter at all. All it does is make you seem like you care too much. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but it's amazing that people have figured it out, and it's a big thing. And it's like, oh yeah, and then they got to come clean that they cheated, and then all the people that get busted for cheating, they then like abandon their channels and stop posting on socials, like their life is over because they got caught cheating on Monster Hunter. I'm like, man, this is a fucking, it's wild that you got caught cheating, and it's wild that you care people caught you cheating. It's like, this is all weird to me. Yes, of course. Everybody wants to be seen as the get good, or I'll tank him, or I'll solo her. Some of these people that are decent and have like who have made a name for themselves legitimately, everybody else just wants to be copycats. It's the shit people talk about where it's like, you gotta worry about what you report because there will be copycats. And people think that's bullshit, but there's nothing people like doing more than following what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's trendy to follow trends. So as soon as someone does it and it starts trending, there's gonna be people that immediately who have like no creativity but have some other facets that they think make them I don't know, could possibly make them popular if they had this X factor. So they just kind of copy an X factor and let their peripherals or whatever or whomever they are, whether it's because I'm a hot chick or a funny guy, try to take the ride from that point on. But it's a weird phenomenon, man, of just like copycats, dude, just copycats. The real thing. How often do you see just one car on the highway going 90? You're usually passed by three or four of them in a pack. Fucking monkeys. Yes, it's trying to game the system. If it worked for him, it should work for me. And a lot of times, I mean, it does, but that's until like people are able to prove that you don't have that secret sauce that you said you have. But if you're able to cover it up and you got the rest of the peripherals, like you got all the dip and you can just fake the chips, then it is what it is. Once people realize that these chips are vegan, they might be mad at you. Or this fucking Impossible Burger is full of beef, they might be a little upset with you. But if you can get it off, then it's the quickest way to success. It's mimicry for sure. But Monster Hunter though, like you want to, like out of everybody you want to mimic the Monster Hunter niggas to try to get success. And don't get me wrong, man, like it's legit, like these channels are blowing up. There's some seriously big Monster Hunter channels and almost all of them are tool assisted, and it's like, man, you want to, like, you don't want to cheat and steal everything like Mr. Beast. No, you want to be the Monster Hunter guy. Maybe it's like the level of cheating that you feel like you can get away with. Because if you start high capping like Mr. Beast does, you're going to get caught up. Now, I'm saying that like Mr. Beast has been proven that he's capping about his stuff, but it's not looking pretty good for our hero right now. It's because why would you ever guess that? Like, who does that? Of course you have no idea. Like, who does that? Dude, you sitting here, we could be shooting the shit. You could be in here. I could be popping over to your base, handing you over some flowers and a bunch of other shit. We can be murdering shit together. Look at you, man. I mean, we play it like how we grew, but how many people can crab control shit? Like we are professionals at crab control. Just literally scuttling all over your controller to do all the movements, whether it's whether it was what do you call that shit? Still Vengeance or whatever the fuck that game was. Virtual Own, trying to use it on a controller with the twin stick controls. Playing Monster Hunter on PS2. Playing PSO on Dreamcast. Crap controls, man. You ever tried to change your weapon and run at the same time? The best thing they ever did for Phantasy Star was create the quick change with the D-pad. So you don't have to go into your menu to do all that stuff or use Titanite and then yada yada yada. Like they always had the 6 shortcut things, but once they made it where you can hit down on a D-pad and actually do shit, that changed the game. But it was still crab controls. You remember when third-person shooters had tank controls? You couldn't turn and move at the same time? Yeah, man. So yeah, there's not a lot of people that can do nowadays. Like motions are like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? You get bonus damage from doing motions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they're pretty much. Yeah. Code Veronica, I think, was the last tank controlled RE. Hot take, man. I am not a fan of Ada Wong. I do not feel like she revolutionized the game or made it so much better that they needed a Code Veronica. Hot take. Take us out. Spicy, dog. Ada Wong can suck a dick. Spicy. I need to get a sizzle fucking sound effect for my stream, because every time I talk, I'm about to say something that somebody gonna hate. that Tears of the Kingdom take. Do you know how many people can't stand my take on these new Zeldas? Come talk to me, man. Right, big facts, man. I'll take, man, because I'm gonna tell you like it is from a standpoint of a guy who's been playing video games since the day I could fucking crawl, dude. From Legend of Kage to this shit right here, I've been playing. So when I'm telling you that that Tears of the Kingdom is not the spicy mayo that everybody keep talking about, then hear me out. Yes, and I think somewhere along the line, homogenization has become the key to victory, when really our diversity is what makes us strong as a group. The fact that I don't like what you like should be celebrated, my brother. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right, man. I actually think I'm tapping out here. Yo, I am so fucking happy you came through and started chit-chatting, man. I had a guy here earlier, we were talking, and it was good to have some conversations with him. And he was a young guy, he was 24, man, and trying to talk to him about, I was like, man, what do you think about that new Mana game coming out? He's like, what? I'm like, Vision of Mana, latest sequel to Secret of Mana, Legend of Mana, and just no. Well, it's because they're very generic action RPGs. And when I say generic, I mean like they were a template for a while. Like for sure, Zelda ran the gambit, but at some point they started being like the great nation of China and stopped innovating and just started copying. Zelda had gunpowder first, but then, you know, they just gave up. Now other niggas is making bazookas and tanks and submarines, and they just looking like, damn. And it's like, what happened, bro? Yup, Vision of Mana is coming out at the end of this month. The newest non-mobile iteration to the Mana series. See, you tripping, man. I'm a streamer of the year, man. You ain't gotta lead me. I'll throw a fucking I'll throw a YouTube on in a heartbeat. But no. Yeah, definitely go check it out, man. Actually, there's a demo available. Like, you don't even need to do all that. You can play the shit. There's a demo available, I know, for Steam. So check it out, man. Once you check out the video, check out the demo. It's a JRPG, so you know it's gonna take you a second to get back into happy comfort anime mode. everybody's happy and yada yada yada. But once you get away from that aggression and you get un-Americanized and get back into your Japanese RPG mode, your loving of Bleach, you should be alright. The game looks dope, man. You got another new place? Last time I checked, you was moving into a new place. And you had like just got your streaming room set up. I know this was probably like a year and a half ago though at this point, man. We see each other, but we really do not connect enough, and that burns me, dude. But yeah, I thought you just moved, man. Oh yeah. I mean, the patriarch of the family passing will, patriarch or matriarch will just flip the table, especially for African Americans, where there is a lot of pride in our matriarchs and patriarchs, man. Well, I wish and hope for you the best, man. Um, I don't pray, but I keep you in my thoughts, and that's universal enough, dog. Whether you praying or you thinking, either way it goes out into the universe, and I hope it reaches you, man. Hope it reaches you. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And I'm saying this, but I'm meaning this, and I hope you know this. If you need something, man. Oh man. Oh, why I got you. So the gimbal. So I was gonna bring that gimbal up to you guys up at Haven, but I realized the limitations of the gimbal. So I used to use it to film video and everything. So I always used it along with the accompanying Bluetooth app. What I realized is that you cannot control the gimbal without using the Bluetooth app, and you can't use the Bluetooth app and have Twitch open at the same time, not at least on my device. So I was like, I don't know if this will actually help, because he'll be able to have it at that point. It's just a tripod and you already got one of those. The whole big thing was to have it motorized so it can follow you and everything. So unfortunately that didn't work out, and that's the only reason I didn't bring it up. I didn't forget. I tested it out and I realized it would not actually help you up there at Noodle Pop, man. So that sucks. Yeah, I was like, damn, do you gotta have this app open? Like, yeah. And then I thought about it. I was like, with Twitch, can't you have, obviously it's screen caps, and then because if you stream games over your phone, all it's doing is stream capturing. But for some reason, the DJI app would not allow the screen capture to go out. Every time I did it, it came out as a blank feed on Twitch. I don't know what the fuck that's about. And again, that could be a device limitation. But I got an S22, so it's not like a bad phone, but it's definitely 3 years off the modern top. But all right, man. Yo, I'm jumping off for real this time. Oh yeah, then yeah. Then your shit probably it probably won't work out there. Yeah, for sure. Easy, man. I'm out, man. Much love to you and your family, and definitely T, man. I love you to death, dude. I'm around.